Hola, ¿cómo están mis amores? Hello, it's Maria from the Una Spanish School, and today I wanted to talk about what is ¿qué in Spanish? And maybe if you translate it on Google Translate or you have been in some Spanish lessons before, they're gonna tell you, oh, ¿qué is just what in Spanish. But the more you study Spanish, you realize, wait a minute, ¿qué means a couple of more things in Spanish that it means just like apparently. It's not just what. So in this video, we're gonna check out what does it mean and when to use it. Number one, ¿qué is also how in Spanish?
María José, qué bien que estás aquí.
Qué triste esa música.
Juanito, qué mal canta.
And this is a very interesting one because it's not an obvious one. So, for example, I just bought a house last month, and they will answer, oh, how wonderful, right? In Spanish, we say, qué maravilla, qué bien. So, let's translate this in a Spanish conversation. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Gracias por preocuparte por mí. Te cuento que todo está muy bien. Mi mamá acaba de salir del hospital. And the other person would answer something like, ¡qué bien! Estoy muy feliz por ti. Okay? So a couple of ¿qué/how that you can use in Spanish, and they are very common. It's ¡qué bien! O ¡qué mal! O ¡qué triste! O ¡qué interesante! How amazing! How good! ¡Qué mal! So bad, too bad. ¡Qué interesante! How interesting.
Ya te viste qué linda y hermosa te ves volviendo a ser tú.
The second translation of ¿qué in Spanish is a comparison we do. It's than.
Ciertas razas son naturalmente más ruidosas que otras, por lo que maullan por una gran cantidad de razones.
Por ejemplo, for example, mi carro es más grande que el tuyo. Mi carro es más grande que el tuyo, right? In English would be, my car is bigger than yours. Ella es mayor que yo. She is older than me. Number 3 I want to talk about is the obvious one, that is what.
Qué maravilla de país.
Y miren qué linda pareja hacen. Son como Barbie y
Sí.
el abuelo de Ken.
What a great movie. Qué buena película. Number 4, that.
El perro que brinca más lejos, 11.12 metros.
Aquí está el computador que conecta a este televisor, que conecta a estas cosas aquí.
And be minded, disclaimer, that in Spanish maybe we use that in parts of the sentence that you might not use it in English. For example, in Spanish we love to say, to answer, for example, to this question, ¿qué dijiste? What did you say? Dije que voy a llegar tarde. I say that I'm going to be late. Even in English, you might just say, I said I'm going to be late, right? We add this that in a lot of our constructs, in our sentences. But in other more English normal contexts, you say, for example, this is the house that I like. Esta es la casa que me gusta. This is the city I love the most. Esta es la ciudad que más amo. So number 5.
Que no.
And number 5 is very interesting, and I don't see people or websites or books explained it at all or explained it enough. And in Latin America, you are going to hear this, I call it corroboration. And for example, if you already answer something and the person is asking again the same question, somebody would answer like with the particle que. Let me give you an example. I say, vamos a mi casa a las 8. And somebody else says, ¿a qué horas vamos a tu casa? And then the first person would say, que a las 8. It's more like a short of dije que a las 8.
Que sí, que no, 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 que no.
One of the things that you might heard, for example, in songs is que sí. It's more like a short of I said that. Yes. Maybe que no. I said no. I said yes. Dije que sí. Dije que no. When somebody normally insists in asking something you already answered, you would answer with the que no tengo tiempo. Digo que no tengo ganas. I don't have time. I don't feel like it. Yeah? So these are the kind of things that you say. Number 6.
Ay, abuela, es que lo que yo te diga es poco.
Lo que importa es que no me feliz.
I'm going to include, should I? But I'm going to do it anyways. I'm going to include 2 here. And it's what I would say constructs, if that works. It's like it's like a complete sentence. It's not just one thing in translation of one word. Let me explain. Lo que. I'm not sure if you have heard this. Not be confused with que lo que. I heard that a lot in the people from the Caribbean, and it's not something I'm super familiar with. But lo que, it's an expression, lo que, 2 words, that we can translate in English as the thing that. And I'm gonna give you a couple of examples so you can understand a little more the concept. Lo que me preocupa es que hoy no tengo tiempo. The thing that bothers me is I don't have time today. Lo que me molesta es el ruido. The thing that bothers me is the noise. And then we have also another one, for example, is para qué. This could be translated as in a question. Let me give you some examples. ¿Para qué haces todo esto? For example, if you hear the sentence, ¿para qué haces todo esto? It's like, why are you doing all this for? See? And when people say, ¿para qué? In an answer, it's like, in order to. That's how I would translate it, in order to. Para que mañana todo esté ordenado. In order to everything be ready tomorrow. Yeah. Let's go with may.
Que Dios te acompañe.
And this is a subjunctive linked situation of que, may. And you hear it a lot, at least in Colombia, in the streets of Colombia. You might hear things as que Dios te bendiga. It's like may God bless you, or que te vaya bien. May you have may it goes well for you. I know when you translate it, it's something that makes not much sense in English, but que te vaya bien is something that we say a lot, especially at the end of the conversation. Bueno, cuídate, que te vaya bien. Hope everything goes well for you. 2.
Tengo algo que decirte.
Mamá, tengo que colgar.
And it's more obvious in the construct have to. Tengo que ir a el colegio. I have to go to school. And que is also used as who sometimes. So in English, you might use it as this is the man who saved my life. And in Spanish, we say things like este es el hombre que me salvó la vida.
Debes buscarte un nuevo amor que no guarde sus problemas, que no sea como yo. A la hora de la cena, que cuando muera de celos él jamás te diga nada, que no tenga como yo tantas heridas en el alma. Debes buscarte un nuevo amor que sea todo un caballero, que tenga una profesión sin problemas de dinero.
Okay, perfect. So that's it for now. And then, okay, perfect. Thank you so much for joining us here in the Una. And that was the video for today. Hopefully you enjoy it and it was useful. Thank you so much for the comments. We always read all the comments, and a lot of you guys help us to translate the things. That helps me a lot in the other video of the sayings, of the idioms that you use. That was very good. Also, a lot of the people who tell us, oh, your videos are so useful for us, it's like amazing. I am so happy. Thank you so much. All your suggests, all the things that you also want us to cover, we are going to try to record them. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. We are already surpassed 700 subscribers, so that's amazing. Thank you so much. And don't forget to check the other videos we have. We have so many from also all the teachers of the UNA, teachers that make a day in their life, people who are making videos about grammar topics, as said, estar, the chef, the cooking for us. We have also a student of us buying candy. So using his Spanish to buy candy, like real life situations you can use to learn Spanish from Latin America. So please enjoy, watch all the videos and hopefully you can study them. And okay, thank you so much for joining us and me tonight, and see you in the next video. Bye bye. Mwah.